Hey, I'm Lane Johnson. You know, I started a long time ago my painting journey. And I started as a kid, really. I've been painting for over 40 years. I spent a lot of time with graphic design. I spent a lot of time with commercial illustration. And actually, I spent over 15 years illustrating children's books. Now I'm really excited to be painting in oils. I paint primarily landscapes, and of course, I paint really large clouds. And these days, I'm also teaching other artists to paint. One of the most important qualities, I believe, if you want to learn to paint and remain a painter, is to have tenacity, to have perseverance, to be able to try to learn something new each time you approach the canvas. And that's part of it. You've got to learn to love to learn. And sometimes the best learning is when you make mistakes. That's some of the best lessons I've ever had. And you have to be able to come back to that canvas and go at it again and apply what you learned to make a better painting this time. You know, if you want to paint clouds realistically, you have to kind of think of them in a different way. I see so many painters paint clouds and they're capturing the shapes more than they are the form. You've got to think of a cloud as a form like anything else. Don't get hung up in its mysticism or its ethereal effects. It's still a form. Forms have lights, midtones, and shadows. Start there to create a more believable, realistic cloud. I start all of my paintings with an initial brown stain of color on the canvas. It's called an imprimatura. It sets up a luminosity that will happen later in the painting as light penetrates through to the white and it comes back through the brown. You can take it further too. I usually rub out highlights. This is called bistre. And as I complete that, the next day I'll come back and do an underpainting. All of this gets me further along in the painting. I can work out tones before color. And that's really, really a good thing to do. You know, I think it's a really good idea if you want to learn to paint to try to find somebody who's done what you want to do and maybe who's been where you want to go and try to learn from them. It's really a journey about learning. You know, I've been painting for over 40 years and I come back to a painting and I'm learning something new every day. This is my studio kitty cat, Newt. He spends all day with me in the studio. And sometimes he likes to sit in my lap. And other times he likes just to be silly. Meow. Good boy. It's really a good desk for an artist, or anyone really. One of the biggest things that we run into, especially as artists, we find ourselves sitting down too much. And for an artist, you really do need to be standing up at times to be able to paint and then step back from it so you can see what you're doing. To be able to step back is called the painter's dance. So as a standing desk, that gives you that ability to paint and then step back. And also it's very, very adjustable. If I'm painting right here and I decide I want a little higher, I just move it up a little bit. Easy peasy. When I sit down, I just lower it down. Works fantastic. I love my FlexiSpot. Honestly, I was very surprised when FlexiSpot approached me to collaborate. I never really considered a standing desk before. FlexiSpot tries to let creators of all professions experience their desks so they can continue to improve the desk. So if you're considering a standing desk, don't hesitate. Get a FlexiSpot. It really is a great desk. And FlexiSpot really is the brand that cares.